Cats don't recognize their differences from other cats. They just do their own shit. Shadowfax. Just stumbles. Well, Leg Sleeper's back. She's usually my companion when I'm in bed. Flipping back over to the night shift life. That's what I'm doing. Leg Sleeper, just doing her thing, being a cat, sleeping a lot. It's kind of what cats do. Good job, Leg Sleeper. Keep it up. So anyway, a couple seconds ago I filmed a more somber segment, I think, and interested in doing something a little more upbeat again. Look, Snowballs. I say a lot of shit. And I experience a lot of shit too. It's hard for me to be a happy person the way I ought to be a happy person, the way I'd like to be a happy person, the way that my faith says I ought to be a happy person, I guess. But, you know, in the end, in my Snow Shady segment, I talked about small talk. This is kind of where maybe it ties in here. Look, I'm happy a lot of times, not all the time. I'm sad a lot of times, probably more times than I'm really that happy. But I see things. I watch things happen. I want things to be right in the world. I want things to be right for my patients. And so many times they just aren't. Now, does that always mean that I didn't do everything I could, or the doctors didn't do everything they could to help a patient? No, usually it doesn't. It just means that life's shitty towards people. Or not. Maybe that's just nature. You know, I think a lot of us, when we watch entertainment, we just want something to escape with. We want something that looks like we think life ought to be. Your typical sitcom or something like that, especially the 80s ones, where everything just worked out and there weren't really conflicts, and if there were, they just resolved themselves in half an hour. Like, that's not how life goes. And so, sometimes I feel like a pessimist, but more times, if I really think about it, I feel like a realist. I'm just taking what life throws at me, and I'm trying to run with it, and I'm trying to deal with it. Yeah, motherfuck, am I lonely a lot. Yeah, motherfuck, do I wish that I had somebody here with me now to spend the night in this bed. I mean, besides Leg Sleeper, she's nice, and it helps. It really does to have a creature to cuddle. But I'd prefer a human. And, it's sad when I don't have one. Got so much to offer, motherfucking Goldman. In my mind, I satisfy. In my mind, I'm the greatest. And then in real life, I'm a wallflower, hiding. Except for my patients. They get everything. They get exactly who I mean me to be. They see exactly who I mean me to be. The fuck can't I do that other places, Snowballs? I'm sure a lot of you understand. And for those of you who don't, for those of you who life has gone a lot better for, perhaps, for those of you who just seem to wake up and shit and piss magic, and then everybody loves you. You know, I wondered about that kind of person. And I wondered, is somebody just putting on a show for themselves, for everybody else? Because inside they're on a razor's edge of survival. I don't know, Snowballs. I know I live with a sadness that's hard to describe. And I see in a lot of people that I help take care of, especially those who see their own mortality or see their own impending death. You know, but there's something more real, I think, about the person who's no longer faking it. You know, maybe days like today, Snowballs, I can be no longer faking it for you. But most of the time, you might get glimpses of that, but I'm just not going to be able to fucking pull it off. I'd love to. Maybe there will be more days like today. I'm going to try. Hope I did you proud.